Everybody's got an addiction, sex, money, or drugs. Everybody's got an addiction, work or religion. Yo, check it. Today, we're just simply out here in our neighborhood having a nice stroll downtown. Now, every major city, for some reason, next to the beautiful skyscrapers, homelessness seems to exist. For some odd reason, no one takes the time to even stop and hold a conversation with our own brothers and sisters. So, therefore, we've taken the time, just a little, to sit down and actually talk, or maybe stand with some of these brothers and sisters in their own homes. So, follow us, better yet, follow them.
Welcome to Word on the Street, your inside look at the homeless problem in America. On this week's episode, we took a look at the streets of Atlanta, Auburn Ave. We talked to some of the directors of some of the programs for the homeless and some of the homeless. You're watching Word on the Streets. We here at Word on the Streets are committed to the community. We took our cameras to Auburn Ave in Atlanta, Georgia, and talked to some of the people in the area. The homeless, the shelter directors, and just the people. You're watching Word on the Streets.
You know, it's opportunities, but some people don't embrace those opportunities. They just prefer the lifestyle, because that's what it is. It's a lifestyle for many of them. Many of them, they know where every soup kitchen is. They know where to get clothing. They know where to get all types of perks, you know, to better their condition or to take care of their daily needs.
A lot of these brothers, man, got mental health issues.
Right.
And ain't nobody trying to see about them, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, a lot of this stuff, man, just come from not untreated mental health issues.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you add drugs and alcohol to that.
Right.
That's what you got. You got, you know, chronic homeless.
You know, it's almost like what they was talking about, the employment situation. They said there's a lot of people that don't even bother to apply for unemployment or even be recorded. They just giving up. And, you know, you're looking at the results of it. Some people are just giving up, man, and they're just living, you know, the best they can. Right. You know, just living.
My wife left me pretty much. And put me on child support. I couldn't pay my own rent, couldn't pay my own car note. Homelessness. Started drinking, drugs, because we just try to ease the pain, get away from it. Before I know it, man, I was out on the streets too. But fortunately, I got hooked up with these people because I did have some mental health issues.
Right.
And as I sought to get help for my mental health issues, they referred me over here to Trinity House Big Bethel. Since I've been here, I had an opportunity to work on my mental health issue at work, as well as work on my drug and alcohol issues.
Right.
And right now, I've been in the program almost a year now. So now I'm finna get ready to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? And I've got a job and finna, you know, go back to work. Programs is teaching us how to be independent and live independently.
Meet Roy, aka Car Wash, a 40-something-year-old man from New York who has become homeless in Atlanta. Listen as he tells his story of how he got here, how he had it all on Wall Street, and how now he lives on the streets. You're watching Word on the Streets.
Roy McLeod. They call me New York. Yachty. Car Wash. What's his name? What you call him? You know, I got a 2-bucket operation with a rain check clause. You know, it's a car wash operation on heels, not on wheels.
Yeah, but I've known him for a while, man. I've seen him go through ups and downs, and truthfully speaking, I've just seen him deteriorate, you know,
Over
every
how many
year.
years?
I've just seen him deteriorating, man, because he's been out here.
How many years would you say? I mean,
I'd say within the last 10 years, I've seen him. And we've been in this location for 5 years, and every year I've seen him just get worse and worse, his condition and his situation. But he has a fighting spirit.
right.
You know, he is a survivor.
Right.
So I don't count him out.
started off as a page, and then I became a reporter. But that position is obsolete because of technology. You know, I left in '89. Right. I left in '82. I started off in '89.
Right.
So, you know, the only way you can really graduate from here, you got to have $2,500 in your savings. You got to have an apartment in your own name, phone in your own name, and a manageable life. And they're considered independent, living.
How I got involved with cocaine and the drug thing was, you know, it was chic at the time. Right. In the '70s, when I did this, I was able to conquer girls that I was unable to conquer before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 20 years down the line, I'm addicted and I've abandoned my disciplines. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, you don't know the moment that it happened, but it just happened. And you just get deeper and deeper. You know what I'm saying?
It's something that, just sad to say, it's a reality in America, and it's people doing something, and I think you giving exposure to the problem is another blessing, because there needs to be more exposure to it, and there's more that needs to be done about it. There's more to be done about it. But again, me being the program director for Trinity House Big Bethel, I have a lot of exposure to a lot of good agencies that are doing the work. And I can't say it's something that's being done about it, you know, but it's almost like when you talk about drug addiction, you know, we got so many liquor stores on just about every corner. We need equally as many homeless shelters. We need equally as many substance abuse centers and transition homes for those people who are in need. You know, we need to duplicate all those things in numbers.
This program works, man. But like I say, my only issue, man, with homelessness is that it's got too many people, man, with mental health issues that are not being, taken care of.
Right.
People don't have nowhere to go.
Right.
They're not in the right frame of mind. They're sick. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of them suffer from schizoaffective disorders, some bipolar. You know what I'm saying? This kind of stuff is not treated. This person, man, is completely out of their mind. They don't know what they're doing. Nobody wants to be stuck out here.
Right.
They don't even, some of them so sick they don't even know how to ask for help.
Yeah, I heard somebody speaking on Roy, and it was like I was dreaming. Yeah, I mean, I thought I was dreaming because it's never anybody speaking on Roy before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it couldn't be me that the brother was discussing.
Right. What do you call this place right here, Mr. Roy?
It's home away from home.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Where's your living room?
this is my humble abode.
What you call your living room? Your bedroom?
The world's my living room.
That's right. That's right. And where's your bed?
Where I lay my head.
Okay, okay. And for the day it's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And where's your roof? Oh, okay. And what about your bathroom?
I got a bottle.
Okay. And what about your shower?
Bucket. I got 2 buckets for cars and 1 for a bath.
Mm-hmm. I just want people to know your real story, that's all.
Yeah. You gotta keep up your hygiene. But
The
Oh,
police
I
officer.
mean, the only people I have conversations with are the people that I deal with every day. You know, because I'm living hand to mouth. I mean, I'm aware there are some things that we're aware of and we understand. There are things that we're aware of that we don't understand.
Right.
But you know what we do. When we're trying to just eat and live, you know, we don't have the time and the effort, and we can't afford to move on and deal with politics.
Right.
You know,
So who do you deal with?
politics is a luxury for the poor, man.
It's a what?
It's a luxury.
Why? Explain that.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, with the poor, they're just trying to eat and live and sleep, you know, just deal with the necessities of life. Anything else is luxury.
Right. Anything
That's
else?
what I meant by that.
I follow.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have time for luxuries. They don't have time to put forth effort into anything else, you know what I'm saying?
Where I'm from, you know, poverty is a big issue down there.
Right.
And I came here just to, you know, try to do better. Did good for a while. And got married and started living my life and doing the right thing. Then my wife went south on me, crashed and burned.
So what kind of work were you doing out there?
I work for the Cobb County Sanitation Department.
Right.
I had been with them like 5 years.
Okay.
I just recently had to resign in June of last year.
Okay.
But you know, I've reapplied, so I'm going to get ready to go back to work now.
You know, there's an African proverb that says a small house can hold 100 friends. And a lot of us just have to recognize and give thanks for the blessings that we have to be able to go home and have a home we can go to, even if it's a efficiency street or even if it's a room in a rooming house. Give thanks for that and give thanks for having a roof over our head, because we're truly blessed. Og Mandino, the great author of The Greatest Salesman in the World, said, "He is not poor who has little, only he who desires much." And true security lies not in the things we have, it lies in the things we can do without. So, you know, we have to count our blessings every day and recognize, you know, that our situation can be a whole lot worse, because, again, it's a lot of folks that's one paycheck away from homelessness.
I don't know how to heal myself. You know, I read a book called You Can Heal Your Life. And one of the things that I received, and one of the things that was most liberating for me in that book was, it says, what I think creates my experience. What you think creates your experience. For me, that was a liberating thought. You know what I'm saying? So if I think rainy days are bad, it becomes that. They don't allow homeless people to sit in the park in the daytime because of tourism.
What do you mean is a public park?
Listen, what I'm telling you is, you know, the people who implement the law arbitrarily do it. You know what I'm saying? So they can justify whatever they're doing because, you know, they got a badge. You know, the people that legislate the law, they don't implement the law.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So their understanding of the law isn't the same as the people who are implementing the law. And their intent isn't. So the guy with the badge that's implementing the law, you know, he uses it sometimes just to harass the average guy who has no knowledge of the law.
Right.
And is unable to defend it. And you know, and when the people who are arrested, who are, because of their social, economic situation, they're unable to defend these things because they're not able to litigate it because they can't afford a lawyer. So they're subjected to whatever is handed out to them.
Like that.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just like that, it is that. That it is. America isn't always. It's a free, you know, democracy.
We'd like to take this time to thank you for watching Word on the Streets. Stay tuned as we show you the streets of New York City, Los Angeles, DC, and Detroit. You're watching Word on the Streets.